Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Aquarius, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energy. We're going to see how the both of you are currently viewing this relationship and how you guys feel about it, and what actions you guys plan on taking each other's direction and are moving forward. So with all that being said, Aquarius, let's get started. What's the overall energy for this connection? So we do have deception, okay? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, one second. Then we also have past life relationship. We also have soulmate. Ooh, we stay optimistic. And then we have new love. Damn. This kind of feels like the Seven of Swords. This could be an energy that you're harnessing or an energy that somebody else is harnessing, but this to me kind of feels like an energy of somebody who self-sabotaged like a really good thing. And the thing is that this person knows it. You know, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw deception was somebody beating themselves up for whatever it is that they said and or did that caused them to self-sabotage a really good thing. I mean, these are like very positive cards for a connection here. I mean, you know, with soulmate, past life relationships, stay optimistic about your love life, new love. I feel like this person was honestly like the best thing, you know what I mean, that could have ever happened to this individual that self-sabotage things here. And the thing is that they know it and they're kind of like beating themselves up. Of course, this could be something that you're going through or something that your person's going through. But man, I guess let's get into it. We're going to focus on you first and we'll jump over to your person. Just keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. How does Aquarius currently view this relationship? All right, so we do have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we got the Ace of Wands, and then not the Ace of Wands, we got the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and then we also have the Four of Wands. Interesting that I said the Ace of Wands. And then we also have the Tower to the Ten of Swords to the Ace of Swords. I think that you started to kind of quickly realize that you were dealing with somebody who for one doesn't deserve you. Not only that, but I feel like this person, man, they made your life harder, not easier, is basically what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, like I just feel like this person brought a lot of stagnancy into your life. I feel like they brought a lot of drama, chaos, dysfunction, all of that stuff into your life. And it kind of looks like, you know, you started to kind of quickly realize that this person, your relationship with this person is just not good for you. It could have took you a while to accept this about this particular person as well as your relationship with them, but it looks like you finally did. And in doing so, we do kind of see you doing what you got to do, right, to align yourself with what you truly want and desire. I think that this relationship, it taught you a lot. Like, even though you suffered a great deal from the looks of it, because of them and your relationship with them, I think that it taught you a valuable lesson. You know what I mean? I think that this relationship taught you what it is that you truly want and desire within a person, what you don't want and desire within a person. So not only do we see you coming to terms with the fact that this person's simply not for you, and that's okay. You know, we do see aligning yourself to what you truly want and desire, and in doing so, you are leaving this dynamic as well as this person behind. Currently at the moment, we see you very focused on yourself right now. You know, don't get me wrong, even though you went through what you went through in this previous relationship, I don't feel like it made you jaded by any means, which is really nice to see, because typically someone who goes through the amount of things that you went through within your previous relationship would cause anybody to not want anything to do with love. It will cause anybody to become very jaded. So I like the fact that this person, your relationship with this person, didn't necessarily change your heart, which is, like I said, really nice to see. You are open and receptive to love. I just don't feel like you're going to go above and beyond to look for it. Like, you're going to focus on you, and when the right person comes along, then boom, you know what I mean? You'll you know, entertain it then, you'll pursue it then. But in the meantime, it kind of looks like you're just going to do you for a little while and focus on you, and, you know, just wait for the right person to essentially come along. All right, cool. Let's look at this human, or I guess whoever decides to show up to the right of me. How does this person currently... We have the Hermit to the Five of Pentacles, and then we also have the Ten of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Tower. Yikes. This is that person that I was kind of picking up on. This person is like beating themselves up. I think this person knows deep down inside that they did a lot of things to like push you away. I think this person knows deep down inside that they were obviously far from perfect. You know, when it came down to you in this dynamic that they, you know, once upon a time had with you. Here's the thing though. I feel like to a certain extent, this person does feel like they kind of push you to that point of no return, but I am definitely getting them kind of holding on to, hope that one day, you know what I mean? The two of you will eventually get back together, or that you'll be open and receptive towards accepting this individual back into your life. I guess we'll see how that all plays out, because there's a big portion of them that feels like, nah, like Aquarius is done with me. Like, that's it. Like, all right, I pushed them too far. They're freaking done with me. Like, I just know it. But then there's that other part of them that's like, well, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. You know what I mean? We'll see. How does Aquarius feel? Ooh, okay. We have the Page of Swords, we have the Hierophant, and then we also have, this Knight of Wands energy. This to me kind of feels like an energy of freedom. It's like you finally feel free, from this person, all that came with this person. That's if you feel like you can honestly breathe again, is basically what I'm getting. With the Page of Swords to the Hierophant coming out here, this to me kind of, feels like an energy of you trying to, yes, find yourself all over again, but I can't emphasize this enough. This dynamic between you and this person, it just taught you so freaking much. Like, moving forward, the moment you start to notice that a person's not for you, you're not going to stick around hoping that that person will change. You're not going to force that person to change. You're just going to accept the fact that that person is the way that they are, and there's nothing that you could essentially do about it. You're either going to accept it or you're not going to accept it. And I feel like this relationship, with this person has definitely taught you that. So moving forward, when the right person does come along, or even the next person, comes along, if that person shows you signs that, they're just simply not for you, you're going to turn around and basically trust it, and move forward, accordingly. I am definitely getting that strongly. So you learned a lot from this previous relationship. I wouldn't say that this previous relationship was a complete and utter waste of time. I mean, granted, you went through a lot, yes, but you learned a lot. You gained a lot of wisdom off of your experience with this person. So I think that your relationship with this person from your past, is just going to make you more, I would say, picky and selective when it comes down to who you choose to invest your time and energy towards. But I keep getting the whole you not forcing anybody to change, or sticking around until somebody does change. Like, these are things that you're not going to do moving forward. And I think that it has a lot to do with the amount of time you've invested into this person and your relationship with them. Time is like the most valuable thing you can ever give a person. It's the one thing that you can never get back. So moving forward, you're not going to be wasting your time waiting on a person to change, or waiting on that person to become the man of your dreams or the woman. You're not doing that no more. You're not doing that no more. It's either they're going to come correct, or they're not. And if they choose not to, you're not going to sit there and waste your time, basically. All right, how does this person feel? Okay, let's see what's going on. We have the Lovers, we have the Two of Cups, and then we also have the Queen of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Cups, and then we also have the Magician out here. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Swords to the Ten of Swords, and then we also have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Here's the thing. Even though this person did obviously ruin things here between the two of you and self-sabotage things here, between the two of you, and they gave you many, many reasons, right, to get up and walk away from them, I am definitely getting that very, very soon this person's going to try, keyword try, to get you back, try to fix or repair things here with you. Now, does this person think that you are going to turn around and take them back? No, but they're still going to freaking try nonetheless. You know what I mean? They're still going to try nonetheless. Here's the thing. Even though this person, yes, they are consciously aware that they put you through a lot and they push you to this point of no return, like, even though they're fully aware of all of this person still selfishly wants you around, is basically what I'm getting. Here's the thing. I think that this person feels like they have to act fast before it's too late, because at the end of the day, this is somebody who knows your value, knows your worth. They basically perceive you as somebody who possesses a lot of qualities that any man would want, any woman would want. So this person feels like, in a way, they have to act fast and hurry up and try to fix or repair things here with you before it's too late, because they, for one, don't want the relationship to come to an end, and for two, they do not want somebody else coming along trying to take you away from them, and then they're screwed and they have no choice but to basically let you go because you've already moved forward and moved on with your life with somebody else. So these are things that they're trying to prevent from happening. They know at the end of the day you'll be happier without them. They know at the end of the day the likelihood of you potentially finding someone better is very, very possible to happen and likely to happen. Also too, they also know that the likelihood of you meeting somebody else, and that someone else wanting to essentially you know, take things, a step further with you as far as jumping to a committed relationship with you is concerned, is very possible to happen, because they do view you as somebody who does possess a lot that any man and or woman would essentially want. So this person does in a way feel like they have to act fast and try to do what they can to fix and repair things here with you. To be honest, I don't necessarily feel like this person has a game plan for if in the event you decide to not take them back. They don't really have a game plan is basically what I'm getting. What they're really hoping for is that you'll be open and receptive towards working things out with them. But if you choose not to, they don't really have a fucking game plan. I'm gonna be honest. They don't have a game plan. Like, they don't know what the hell they're gonna do. Like, if you choose to tell them, like, now, like, that's it, I'm done. Like, they don't know what the hell to do. They're not, I don't think that this person has thought that far out in advance here. Because if you turn around and tell this person, no, that's it, I'm done, like, they're not going to know what to do with themselves, is basically what I'm getting. And I feel like the only reason why they feel this way is because they can't really picture nor fathom their life without you, or they just simply don't want to. Because that's the only logical explanation that I could personally come up with that's causing them to even feel like, man, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. If they tell me that they don't want anything to do with me, I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think that it has a lot to do with that. Them not being able to picture nor fathom their life, without you, or them just simply not wanting to. What actions? We have the Nine of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and then we also have the Seven of Wands. Okay, something's definitely disrupting your peace is like the best way that I can put it. Whatever this thing is that's disrupting your peace, I almost want to say it's more than likely this individual to the right of me, okay? I do see this person more than likely contacting you and, yes, disrupting your peace. With the Seven of Wands coming out here, this to me kind of feels like an energy of you trying to stand like firm on this decision that you chose to make, as far as like wanting nothing to do with them is concerned. Like, I see you trying your hardest to like stand firm on that. And the reason why I'm saying trying your hardest is because at the end of the day, despite the fact that things didn't work out between you and this person, they don't fit what it is that you're looking for, this is somebody that you, technically speaking, still got love for. So sometimes our emotions can influence us to do things that maybe we shouldn't do. You know what I mean? And I think that you have like that full understanding now that you constantly chose them time and time again. Even though they were putting you through a lot, you continue to choose them time and time again because you love them, because you care about them. And in this case, it's like you're trying your hardest to not allow your heart to call the shots anymore in your life. You're trying your hardest to approach this entire situation, especially with this individual and everybody else after the fact, from a logical standpoint. So yeah, when this person does come back, you might find yourself feeling sucked back into this entire situation all over again and fighting that urge and fighting that feeling, because technically speaking, yeah, this is somebody that you're still emotionally attached to. But it just kind of looks like you were doing so good. Yeah, it kind of looks like you were doing so good until this person decided to resurface back up here for you, kind of like ruining things for you. But like I said, I feel like you're standing like firm on like, no, I'm not taking this person back. I'm not accepting this person back into my life after everything that they put me through. No, I'm good. I'm done. Giving this person chance after chance after chance. What actions will this person take towards Aquarius or moving? We have the Two of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups, and then we also have the Hangman. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands. We also have the Magician with the Nine of Cups. And then we also have, the Eight of Swords to the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Cups. Okay. In regards to how they plan on moving forward, yes, this person is definitely contacting you, okay? So this is kind of why you're harnessing the energy of essentially feeling like somebody's disrupting your peace. And it's because this person's trying to basically wiggle their way back into your life all over again. Now, here's the thing, okay? Not only does this person want to get back with you because, you know, they do love you and they do care about you and they don't want to lose you, it also has a lot to do with the fact that they know without a shadow of a doubt, they know, nobody has to tell them this, they know that you would be 10 times happier without them being in your life. And I think that this person doesn't want you to taste what life is like for a long period of time without them in it. Because if you're able to really get like a taste of what life is like without this person in it for a long period of time, the likelihood of you wanting to revisit this connection is at an all-time low. And the thing is that they know that. They know that. Okay. They know that. Not only that, but this person also knows, they also know that if they sit here and do absolutely nothing to get you back, the likelihood of somebody better coming along is very, very likely to happen, or somebody who's going to treat you in the ways that you deserve to be treated is very likely to happen. This person looks at you as somebody who, I can't emphasize this enough, they look at you as somebody who fits what any man would essentially want or any woman would essentially want. So therefore, if somebody were to stumble across you, the likelihood of that person wanting to, pursue you in a serious relationship with you is very, very likely to basically happen. And these are things that they're trying to prevent from happening. They're trying to prevent you from moving forward and moving on with your life with someone else. But they're also trying to essentially prevent you, from being away from them for a long period of time, mainly because this person knows that the moment you start getting comfortable, being single and alone, and you get a full taste of what it's like to be without this person, you're not going to want to go back to them. You're not going to want to go back to them. Okay. And that's the thing, is that they essentially know that. They know that. They know that you would be 10 times happier without them in your life. They know that. They know that. And this is kind of why this person is trying to rush in and fix things with you as quickly as they possibly can, because they don't want you to get used to being without them. Because if you get used to being without them, you're going to start to see how amazing your life, is without them in it. And you're already getting a taste of it. You're already getting a taste of it. Like Queen of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, like you're already getting a taste of how good it feels to not have this person in your life, how stress-free it is to not have this person in your life, how much more happier you are as a person to not have this person in your life. Like, you're already getting a taste, a little taste of it. Their biggest thing is they don't want you to get that full taste. They don't want you to get too comfortable being without them, because they know that if you get that full taste of what it's like to be without this human in your life, you're not going to want to run back to them. You're not going to want to run back to them. You're going to want to continue to stay in this energy, and that's the thing, is that this one over here, they know that. They know that all too well. They know that all too well. And this is kind of why they're trying so hard to prevent you from moving forward and moving on, with your life, is basically what I'm getting. Okay. Like I said, this person kind of knows that they self-sabotage things here, with you. They know that. And I am definitely getting this person's beating themselves up because of it, because they know that if they would have approached you in this dynamic that they share with you in a different way, it wouldn't have never gotten to this point. You know what I mean? But now that it has gone to this point, it's like they're doing everything in their power to try to get you back and fix and repair things here before it is too late, before you do get used to being single and alone, not having this person around, and how awesome it feels to not have this person around, to not have to deal with this person, all that comes with them. But they're, like I said, they're also trying to prevent you from meeting somebody else too, because this person knows the moment somebody starts showing interest in you, they know that that individual is going to fall for you, just like they fell for you too. You know what I mean? So then there's that. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped, hopefully it resonated, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.